The place, New York City. The time, February 17th and 18th of 1996. The event, the very first tournament of the Magic the Gathering Professional Tour. 238 of the world's best Magic players arrived in New York City, all hoping to earn the right to call themselves the first professional champion.
I'm Paul Adder, UK Type 1 champion, 1995.
John Griggs from Pasadena, California.
I'm Elaine.
And where are you from?
Right outside New York.
Raul, Missouri.
Wow.
Same place as Zach Dolan.
And where are you from?
I'm from Belgium. Olympia, Washington. I'm from Miami, Florida.
London.
Germany.
My name is Norman.
And where are you from?
I'm from Germany too.
I'm here to play Magic.
Here to play Magic?
Here to play Magic.
The festivities began Friday night as all the competitors were invited to a reception where they could meet both with their fellow players and with the tournament staff. The master of ceremonies for this event was none other than Magic the Gathering's designer, Richard Garfield.
It's pretty exciting. It's a lot of fun talking to the players, seeing what strategies they're evolving and what they think about taking Magic seriously, which is what they're starting to do.
I've put several hundred hours in.
I didn't sleep last night, playtesting with my friends.
I went on tour in Europe and went to all over Europe playing some of the top players.
I maybe spend, I should say, 6 hours a day at least.
I don't usually play Type 2, but I've spent like the last month just playing nothing but Type 2.
Some people are going to be able to make a good living this year through the full tournaments.
The format for the professional tour is designed to keep players on their toes, requiring competitors to adapt to a brand new format premiered at this event. A Type 2 variant, the format required that all decks include at least 5 cards from each of the available Type 2 sets: 4th Edition, Chronicles, Fallen Empires, Ice Age, and Homelands. As a result, the competitors had a lot of interesting decisions to make. Scaff Elias, the mastermind behind the Pro Tour, explains how the professional circuit elevates Magic the Gathering to a new and exciting level.
I really felt that that the game could support a high level of competition, and that at the highest level of competition you should be rewarded.
Once you give away money, it seems like the whole world says, oh, this must not just be a little game kids play. And so it's becoming a legitimate sport, something that, a respectable sport.
It's a sport in that it's highly competitive and an intellectual sport like chess.
I can go and put 60 cards, any 60 cards I want, out of several thousand. I mean, that's a very intriguing possibility, that I am matching my wits, not just my gameplay, not just luck, but my own strategies, my own intelligence to try to defeat numerous opponents.
I take games very seriously. I have taken games seriously for a long time. The reason I take them seriously is because I consider them the intellectual counterpart to sports. I think they exercise your brain. I would love to see games raised to the stature of intellectual sports. I want to wish you all good luck, and I really want you to have a great time.
The tournament began with 7 rounds of Swiss-style play, with each match consisting of 3 duels. At the end of the 7th round, the top 16 ranked players all advanced to the finals, where they would fight for the championship title in a single elimination bracket. From this point on, a single match loss would result in removal from the tournament. The duels were hard fought, but in the end, only 2 players walked away with a spotless 7-0 record. Mark Justice, the 1995 United States National Champion, and George Baxter, renowned Magic strategy author. Although several big names such as Justice, Bertrand Lestrade of France, Andrea Reddy of Italy, and Eric Tam of Canada managed to make it to the round of 16, the most interesting aspect had to be the number of new names entered into the bracket. The final 16 were Christopher Bishop from Charlottesville, Virginia, Jim Lemire from Southborough, Massachusetts, Sean Hammer Regnier from Manchester, New York, Eric Tam, the 1995 Canadian National Champion, Ethan Wildgrub from New York, New York, Bruce Swinney, the 1995 Northwest U.S. Regional Champion from Tacoma, Washington. Bertrand Lestrade, the 1994 French National Champ and the 1994 World Championship finalist. Andrea Reddy, a member of the 1995 Italian national team. Preston Poulter from Irvine, California. Michael Loco Lacanto from Grafton, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. Leon Lindbach from Stockholm, Sweden. Sean Fleischman from the Bronx, New York. Dennis Bentley from Churchville, New York. Thomas Anderson from Täby, Sweden. Mark Justice, the 1995 U.S. National Champion from West Valley City, Utah. And rounding out the Sweet 16 is George Baxter from Dallas, Texas.
It's like the NCAA, you know, when it gets to March Madness, you know, you see those 15s upset the 2s and stuff like that, you know. So anything can happen at that point.
Well, I'm gonna have to get lucky against Justice. I've seen his deck, and it's rough. It's rough. I can beat a lot of the players, I think, in the finals, but if I get paired up early with Justice, I'll be out of there probably. I've got to get hems. I gotta get the good draws.
I suppose luck, chance has got a big part at this level. You know, top 16. I guess the chance will make difference. Maybe also the sideboard. You know, good sideboard can do the difference. So I mean, I wait and see. I mean, I'm quite confident. I mean, I've done what I wanted to do to be in the top 16. So now, even if I lose, I mean, I'm happy. You know.
The only person that beat me was Bertrand, and he's a good player. I haven't played in any tournaments before, like of this caliber, and it was fun to meet him. He's like the top player that I played. So we'll see how things go. I think I can beat his deck. We'll see.
Here are the final 8 duels. We're going to take a look at them one by one. Mark Justice's red-white artifact deck was paired against Bruce Swinney, who fought hard against Justice but lost in a close 2-1 match.
I consider Bruce one of the top players in the world, you know, and so I was just very fortunate to get by him, you know.
Are you looking to go all the way then? Are you looking to take this one?
One match at a time.
Yeah.
One match at a time, but every match gets closer.
Preston Poulter's green-white deck swept Thomas Anderson of Sweden in 2 straight duels. Michael Lacanto, using a blue-white millstone deck, faced off against Andrea Reddy of Team Italy. Lacanto defeated Reddy 2-0. Canadian national champion Eric Tam and his white-green-red big creature deck defeated Christopher Bishop 2-1. George Baxter, playing a red-black speed deck with a touch of green for Ernum Jins, took on Jim Lemire. Lemire succumbed to Baxter in 2 straight duels. We got Baxter's thoughts after the match.
Did you sweep him, or was it all 3 games?
I just went, you know, we just played 2 games and I beat him.
Were you worried going in?
Yeah, I'm always worried. I play like a rat in a cage, you know? It's like I always feel like I'm gonna die. I live with this total and complete feeling of I lack confidence, which is good because you fight harder and you're a lot more attuned. You know, it's like, I'm gonna die, I've gotta survive, I've gotta win.
Leon Lindbach and his speedy black deck took on local favorite Sean Fleischman. Lindbach edged out the local favorite 2-1. Afterwards, Lindbach gave us his thoughts.
Is there anyone in particular that you're looking to beat when you go up in the next couple of rounds in Allen? Looking to try and play Mark Justice or someone like that?
Yeah, I think I would lose to Mark Justice. He's really good. His deck is really strong. But I hope I meet the blue and white deck.
Former professional arm wrestler Sean Hammer Regnier and his blue-white millstone deck was paired against Dennis Bentley. Regnier put the hammer to Bentley, sweeping him in 2 duels. Here were Hammer's thoughts.
Do you feel like the lights and the cameras and all the pressure makes any difference in the games?
Well, being from a big Hollywood state like New Hampshire, really no big deal. Actually, I wanted to be on stage because I said with Deck, I'm going to go on the Blaze Glory.
Bertrand Lestrade in his green-white deck went toe-to-toe against Nathan Wildgrub. Lestrade squeaked out a victory against Wildgrub 2 duels to 1.